RWC.
I have a special guest I want to bring out. He is your RWC television champion. Let's bring out Rick Cannon.
All right, we're here with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds. Coming out, Rip Cannon, the RWC television champion. Jonathan Darwin, Stephen Hensley. Rip Cannon's asked for this time. Was victorious last week in that non-title match against John Washington. Fans getting a little noisy for the reward, Steve.
Yeah, that's good for them. I could care less about candy. I came for wrestling. Can we cut to the chase here?
We're gonna get to it.
No, this is definitely what I'm here for. I love chilling out for candy tossing and glad handing Muppets. This is. Can we skip it? Can we skip to the wrestling match? I want to see a wrestling match.
I thought we agreed that when you started working together again with me, you would
agreed
not call the people Muppets.
Okay, first and foremost, things that have never happened. I've never agreed to anything to work with you a day in my life, and it's not going to start now.
I mean, these are the men and women who come out, they give their hard-earned money, it pays for part of our evening, and you insult them by comparing them to Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy.
No, I'm calling them Muppets. They're literally the definition of Muppets. You stick your hand up and you work like a little puppet. What?
I was going to talk about, I thought you were talking about where you're going to stick the hand.
John, seriously, man. Like, dial it in.
All right.
Okay.
Let's give Rip Cannon his time.
Rip is the new RWC television champion. But what you guys might not know, just recently gained a fiance, a beautiful fiance. And they are about to have their first baby. So, congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
Thank you. I really appreciate y'all. And I just want y'all to know that Rip Cannon's having a baby, baby!
So, what's up for Rip Cannon next?
Well, what's next for me is whoever y'all set up. Set them up, I'm gonna knock them all down and stay undefeated. Cause this championship ain't going nowhere. Let's go!
He is doing a really good job.
What? First he interrupts Gemstone, and now he's up here interrupting Rip Cannon.
Well, it's at least something I can look forward to. You know, anytime Eddie's out here, you get your money's worth, which is more than I can say for that discount, out-of-date, absolutely expired candy Miss Laura's been throwing at the audience. She has no regard for human safety.
They're glow bracelets. I'm more interested why Eddie Brown decided now to come out and interrupt. I mean, he's got sour grapes ever since he lost that.
Maybe he doesn't like the sound of Miss Laura's voice. I can't imagine I'm alone.
Miss Laura's a wonderful lady.
She's a lady?
Yes, very much so. I mean, ever since Eddie Brown lost that World Television Championship to Gemstone, he's been walking around with the boo-boo face.
Okay, so I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you. You come out here, and okay. First of all, I don't care about you. Right? I got two of them. Are you finished?
I do not believe the fans like NITE STIC Eddie Brown at all, from
Yeah,
my assessment.
Well, the fans are what they are.
See, my thing is, I don't want to interrupt him because every now and then a squirrel finds a nut. So, back to you, RWC television champion. You had your chance to come out here in front of Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick, just to talk to the people since you're the RWC television champion. And all you got to offer 140 million people sitting at home with all these people in Lumberton, North Carolina, all you have to offer them is okay, so this whole moving one foot and all this crap, I am good at that. But here's the thing. Instead of my right foot going left to right, it's going straight up your butt. Because I'm going to take this 11 and a half inch and I'm going to put it right there. Because I'm sick and tired of these people having to come out here and look at this with a television championship title, and all you got is a right can by there. They understand that because half of them are drunk. See, look, she understands it. She understands it, and I know this side understands it. But I think it's time you had a real challenge. So last week, it was okay. Show before that, it was okay. But see now, you got a nice little record going for yourself. Nice little record going for yourself. I'll give you that. You come out here, you halfway entertain the people. I give you that. But there's only one thing you haven't done. And that's beat nice and Eddie Brown. Hold on before you finish with all the Lumberton suck chants. I just want you to know one thing, Rick Cannon. You got 2 more shows to prove to all these people that you're worth something. If you don't, I'll see you in this ring, face to face, for that title. in November. So be ready. Be ready. Because I'm telling you, somebody is not bringing bananas. I am not slipping on any banana peels. Just remember that.
Alright, so I know you're saying in November, but I'm a fighting champion. I'm not afraid of you or nobody back there. So if you want to get it done now, I say we get it done right now. Let it be too scared. You gotta run in the back and watch a little film and do the work on it. I'm gonna give you that. I'll see you in November. NITE STIC, Eddie Brown.
Oh, there we go. Big homecoming event in November. Rip Cannon will put that championship on the line against NITE Eddie Brown. Like I was saying, Steve, for the RWC Television Championship at the anniversary show, challenger, NITE Eddie Brown, champion, Rip Cannon.
Hey, the next time you see him coming from that belt, he's going to be 21.
Don't go anywhere. We got more tag team action coming up. Monstrosities taking on Indie King JT and Baby Lotion.
We can't wow. RWC.
Indie King JT going out and finding a tag team partner. Trying to get into the tag team title hunt here. An interesting one he has found in Baby Lotion.
What can you tell me about Baby Lotion?
Well, I mean,
I know nothing here. I'm a clean slate.
Okay. Well, he claims to weigh only 23 ounces.
Okay.
Very slippery, can't be touched. Been doing this for about a year. He's been all over North Carolina, Pennsylvania, even in Bluefield, West Virginia recently. So he's getting out there. He's getting those windshield miles in, which are important.
The RWC Tag Team Champions, the Monstrosities.
Now here's the thing: Freebird rule in effect for the Monstrosities, so we have no idea which of the two or three it will be.
Well, I believe I see Chaos snaking out.
I think you are correct in that one. So that was. I see side effect. Wait a minute, Blackest Jack is here too?
Well, which one will it be?
Wait a minute. Where's the leader?
You know, that has been a perpetual question over the last couple of weeks. The inmates have very much been running the asylum without their handler, their caretaker, if you will, Mr. Barnabas. I gotta think Barney, though, is sitting at home awful happy with the progress his champions have made. A championship team that I may say doesn't seem to have very many challengers. A lot of guys very afraid to step in the ring with the Monstrosities.
Right. Now that's true. I mean, but there are a few teams out there that are talking about it. And one team that I'd be excited to see come to Ring Wars Carolina, the O-Killers, Benny Conley and Jason the Gift Kincaid.
Well, that would be a great contest. We've certainly seen a lot of Benny over time, and we've seen a lot out of Jason for quite a while. However, these guys are a different breed. It's hard to even call them wrestlers, though Chaos has shown quite a bit that he can wrestle in there. But these guys are just wrecking machines. These guys are monsters. Monstrosities is the apt and perfect name for these guys. No argument there.
But can they function as a unit without the leader out there?
Well, they're still champions.
They are. And I will give credit to Barney on one thing. He was wise not to put the championship on the line in his absence.
Did Baby Lotion just ask if the Monstrosities need to moisturize?
Yeah. Side effect, I don't
He's
know.
absolutely lost his mind. He has lost his mind.
Well, he's very new to professional wrestling. Maybe he's just that type of a nice guy. Maybe he tried to do it in the locker room and they declined. And all right, so who's starting it off?
Yeah.
For the high
that's
definition
exactly
brother.
the thought process there. He tried to give them a rub down in the back. Since they declined, he thought he'd come out and say, excuse me, Mr. 300-pound man, Mr. Force of Nature, Mr. Wrecking Machine, do you mind if I squirted some lotion on you, rubbed it into your shoulders before this match, you know? Get you limbered up so you can kick the crap out of me more.
Well, it looks like Indie King JT is going to be starting it off. And oh.
Well, they're shooting for imaginary baskets with their T-shirts, but this isn't quite the way to get things going offensively in a wrestling contest.
And Blacktooth Jack is barefoot out there, holding the championships, just acting for what I would call semi-maniacal.
Well, you know, sometimes you like to feel the crushing of bones under your bare feet. Shoes
When
take
have
away
you-
from that.
When have you ever felt the crushing of bones under your bare feet?
I don't know, lay down.
Oh, no. Will you stop?
Why, it looks fun when they stomp people. You're going to take away all my dreams in life, bro.
That's a nightmare. All right, so it's Chaos for one side, Indie King JT for the other. Now here's the thing. I mean, they're talking with Indie King JT and Baby Lotion. They are high definition brothers. I haven't seen much of them as a tag team, so it'll be interesting to see how they function dynamically in this non-title championship match.
Well, respectfully to Indie King and Baby Lotion, I think we'll be lucky to see them functioning at all after this contest is over.
Indie King JT being very tactful in how he approaches Chaos. Is he trying to get a collar elbow tie-up out of the man? Indie King JT. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, JT tried to get a hold of that hand, but it didn't work out for him. Chaos bring him right back into that side headlock.
And there's going to be no submission this early on in this wrestling match. I mean, yeah. Chaos known. Oh, look at the reversal there by Indie King JT getting the side headlock on Chaos.
Effective transitioning of fortunes by Indie King.
Yep, and look at the way it goes around again. Still in control is Indie King JT.
Well, Hammerlock, a great move for him with that definitive leverage advantage. And you saw the way he was able to just pull his head away from Chaos when Chaos tried to grab a hold of him. Turned around and looked at the ref, caught an elbow to the gut. Chaos reversing now in firm control with a hammerlock of his own.
Yeah, and Baby Lotion trying to give encouragement from the outside, trying to get the tag. I tell you what, Indie King JT, he'd have a good reach to get over to Baby Lotion compared to the short arms of Chaos. And
I really can't believe this guy's name is Baby Lotion.
hey, we've called stranger names over the years, have we not?
I'm struggling to remember. But you know what? He's out there. He's feeling the moment. They've got some offense going. Let's see what happens.
Nope, not even a one count there.
It may not even be the name that really gets my goat here. I think it's just how happy this guy is. He should be afraid. He should be angry. He should be focused. He should be any number of things except for carefree.
Why
The
not?
fact that he's carefree kind of just makes me mad. I mean, he's wrestling the Monstrosities. He's wrestling our tag team champions. There should be no carefree. There should be concern. There should be race. There should be anything except for carefree.
Right. Wait, we see potential hip toss by Baby Lotion. And Steve, you're going for that pin.
Lateral press, hook of the legs.
2 count only, though. You have to refresh my memory. I cannot remember another wrestler I've ever seen wearing sports spectacles during a wrestling match.
During the entire duration, I would be hard-pressed to think of one either. For a moment in a match, yeah, we've seen that a couple of times. But this guy, maybe he's a trendsetter. He's like, the sports goggles have kind of been there before, but now I'm going to make my thing. Stand out a little bit. Sure, fine. But how about we win this match today first before we come up with your flashy new attire?
Well, the only individual that comes to my mind is Jason the Gift Kincaid when he wrestled Victor Andrews, and he wore goggles as well as 2 masks that evening here at the King Arena.
Chaos off the ropes. Big time leg drop by Chaos. A lot of weight coming down across the throat. Lackadaisical cover, though.
Yeah, no grapevine of the leg there, no press of the shoulders.
But we point out before, it's kind of hard to really bash strategy when it comes to the Monstrosities, a team that, for better or worse, doesn't really seem to have so much a strategy as much as a desire to just carve a path of destruction everywhere they go.
Yeah, and they have. I mean, nobody's been able to stand up to them at this point. And, I mean, just the way they took apart Broforce to win the Tag Team Championship.
And that's not an easy task.
No, it's
Those
not.
guys are super capable.
Capable. Here comes Side Effect.
And Indy King just stepped away from this thing. He's like, nope, no thank you. No thank you, not at all, not me, not now, not today. And that is literally the smartest thing I've seen he or his partner do today.
But now Side Effect in control. I tell you, I think about the weight advantage this young man, Baby Lotion, is giving up. He's in some serious danger. What do you think, Steve? About what? At least 100, 125 pound difference?
Oh man, if that, it may be very, very close to 2.
And that 2 bills will make the difference. Side Effect, he's so unorthodox. I mean, I don't even know how you prepare for an opponent like Side Effect.
You know, he's a question mark. He's an enigma, much like both of his partners, because by and large, they're brawlers. They're street fighters. That's the closest we can get to describing what they primarily do. But in between, we see flashes of wrestlers, and it really makes you wonder how it started and how it came to this.
Baby Lotion tried to tag Chaos. He's so confused.
Now, I can't fault him for that. Now, for the first time in minutes, his partner's back up. I mean, really, that may be too little too late at this point to get involved. He's really not rushing in there to save him.
And see, this is where I will give credit where credit is due. Blind Tag brings Chaos back in. The Monstrosities know how to cut off a ring.
They absolutely do, no question about that.
I mean, if there's one thing you can't credit them for, it's that. They know exactly where to keep their opponent. And Chaos going for that pin again with the press.
Indy King coming in to break it up.
And he does. Indy King JT very quick to get out.
I'm not sure that was a favor to his partner.
I think it could be.
You think so? I think it could have been a mercy to let this thing end.
Is he? I think Chaos is pressing, looks like, into the trapezius muscles. I thought he was grabbing the dreads a little bit, but no, he's got that really cinched in.
Oh yeah, he's got a hold of a bundle of nerves now. He's going to squeeze until this guy's mind pops.
Let's go Lotion, the chant of the evening here at the King Arena. And can Lotion get over? He finds a way to break loose. Open-handed strikes.
Well, he fought his way out. I've got to be honest with you.
Are you
I'm surprised that this guy is this crisp right now. He's gotten his butt kicked for the last couple minutes.
And there we go. There's the reach. And Chaos takes down Baby Lotion. Throws those 2 legs. 2 count, though.
You know, John, I've got to point out here, from my perspective, it seems kind of like Indy King doesn't want to get in this thing.
No, I think
his
he does.
partner's created
Oh
a
my
couple
God.
opportunities.
Oh, my God. Look where.
And at every opportunity, though, Indy King hasn't tagged in.
He almost did there. Look at
He almost coulda, woulda, shoulda, didn't stick his hand out far enough, and he's a tall guy. He's got a lot of reach.
Oh, no. Side Effect helping Baby Lotion back into that ring. And up he goes, and look at the hang time by Chaos to Baby Lotion.
A lot of impact on that one. Hook of the leg.
2 count, though. But you see, again, Indy King JT with those long arms reaching out.
He's not even in his corner right now.
He's trying to shout words of encouragement to Baby Lotion.
I don't know, man. I think he's shook.
I'm not so sure. He got those big kicks. Baby Lotion trying to go.
Great kick to the back of the head and a nice blow to the back of the head. And you might think that's a cheap shot, but he's got to do everything he's got to do right now.
He's in desperation mode as Baby Lotion.
No 2 ways about that.
Baby Lotion was going for the suplex, got reversed. The power of Chaos as he grapevines that leg. 1, 2, and Indy King JT quick to break up the pinfall again.
And you know, you are absolutely right there calling that power. He straight up muscled him into that one.
And speaking of power, Side Effect coming back into the match now. As we see Side Effect lifting up baby lotion here. And just the delay.
Really taking his time here, picking his moment.
Oh my God. I think Side Effect with some running speed.
Well, he gave himself the distance he needed to maximize the force of that. Let's see if it pays off for him.
It could be, no. Indy King JT breaks up the pin. But did you see the way that Baby Lotion was twitching after that slam?
I did. And I also saw Indy King come in to break that up, and that kick seemed very ineffective.
He's going for another kick, and he slows down Side Effect.
Yelling at his partner, make it happen.
Go for the knee, trying for that chop block.
Well, that clip was on point, but he still didn't take the big guy down.
No, he didn't, but here comes Indy King JT. Wait a minute, what's Chaos doing? Leapfrog. Big old splash by Indy King JT.
JT in the corner, coming after Chaos, slides between.
What an uppercut by Indy King JT and takes down Chaos. Wow.
And you know, Indy King's showing us something right now. We see a lot of speed combined with his experience and training really coming to fruition at the moment.
Baby Lotion measuring him. I thought he was going to get Chaos up. Yeah, he does. Oh, no. Got to be careful with Side Effect. Oh, no.
Well, that did not go the way they had hoped. And as quick as they saw their moment happen, they're seeing it disappear. And that is all she wrote.
And still are the NITE Tag Team Champions, the Monstrosities.
Monstrosities victorious. But for how much longer can they hold on to these tag team championships is yet to be seen. And go ahead, I know you need to text Barney or tweet Barney and tell him how well his team did.
I don't need to text him how well his team did. If he didn't watch this match, if he didn't care, which he does, by the way, he definitely watched this match, he would know his team came out champions because his team are meant to be the champions for a reason. Nobody can beat them. Highlight it, underline it, put it in bold for the world to see. These guys are unstoppable.
But wait a minute, this isn't necessary by Side Effect.
No, it might not be necessary, but if you ask them, they tell you it's fun. You can see that in their eyes.
Speaking of fun, Black's Jack now coming into play.
Well, he's been waiting. He needed something to do today.
He did. He came out with his team. There's no reason for them to be involved in this.
Come on, Black, just take him apart. Do whatever you want to do, bud. I love it. And Black's Jack picking Baby Lotion up. Baby Lotion in a world of trouble. And that young man might not be getting up for quite a while. Could be quite a while before we see him back on TV, John.
Definitely so. Up next, Victor Andrews.
If he's smart.
Victor Andrews gets his shot at setting the stipulation in the match with Alex Bryant. But first, he has to defeat one half of Broforce, G-Moniy.
Tired of feeling like you're being held back?
Are you ready for a change?
Let's get ready.
You will sweat. You will be sore.
You're going to feel like quitting.
Ready? Let's begin.
1, 2, 3.
You're almost there.
Keep pushing.
RWC.
Making his way to the ring first, accompanied by superstar from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 178 pounds, Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews.
All right, welcome back to Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds. Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. I'm not on his Christmas card list at all. With his son Rome. And Steve, I cannot stress the importance of this enough. If Victor loses, it will be the Ring Wars Carolina board that picks the stipulation. But if Victor wins, he can pick any stipulation he wants when he faces Alex Bryant.
And what do you think the stipulation would be if he could choose?
Man, that could go so many ways knowing Victor. First blood, I quit, bunkhouse match.
And his opponent from Fayetteville, North Carolina, weighing in at 320 broken records, G-Moniy.
There he is, one half of the former tag team champions, and my broadcast partner, G-Moniy, who has been chosen by Playboy Alex Bryant to go toe-to-toe with Victor Andrews.
You know, you got to give credit where it's due. What a pick.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm being genuine.
Okay. So why is it a good pick by Alex?
Why wouldn't it be a good pick? I mean, seriously, it's not like this guy doesn't have accolades. It's not like he's not accomplished. He's just not the real deal like Mr. Andrews is.
Look, Victor.
John, you really got to stop making enemies, man. I don't have anything to do with your problems with Victor, and you keep bringing problems over here. Maybe you should stop saying bad things about him and his family.
I've never said anything bad thing about his family.
Your mom certainly has.
God, will you stop that?
It's true. She always overreacts.
How do you know that?
It's not Victor Andrews' fault you're soft.
You know, I usually try to be an impartial journalist.
You should try it for the first time ever. Actually say that with sincerity.
Okay. I try to be.
Try to be. For the first time ever, be a good, honest announcer.
All right, you want to get back to why this was a good pick? It's because G-Moniy is undefeated in singles action in Ring Wars Carolina. Look at the way that Victor's playing head games.
You know, you really have to notice how disrespectful this crowd is.
What?
Mr. Andrews comes out here with this joyful, jubilant young man next to his side, and they don't have the decency to cheer for him when he's being a positive role model in a world filled with poor role models.
Positive role model? Have you ever seen Andrews' behavior? I mean, he tossed Alex Bryant right in front of his own mother.
Man, you know, that is some commitment to your game.
And he put Drew Thomas on the shelf, and Drew Thomas hasn't been back since.
And, you know, that was respect for Mr. Thomas. If he didn't go after him like that, he wouldn't be considered a credible threat in this game. It would be an insult if you didn't go after him with the intention to injure him or stop him. That's the kind of man he is. If you're worth it, he goes out and he takes away your future.
Oh.
And right now he's telling G-Moniy to wake up. You might be undefeated in singles competition, bud, but I'm the real deal, and you better recognize it.
Well, I will admit that. I mean, this is a guy who is a Triple Crown winner in Ring Wars Carolina. Victor's been on WWE, NXT, and Ring of Honor. I mean, he's gone places. With the G-Moniy chance are getting there. G-Moniy trying to break loose. Superior upper body strength by Victor Andrews, but wow! Look at the side headlock wrenched in by G-Moniy now.
And G-Moniy stops dead in his tracks when he leaped over there. Victor Andrews not expecting that, maybe thought he had another second for the rebound off the opposing ropes, and it cost him there.
Yeah. I tell you, Victor has to remain focused. He can't underestimate this man. I know that Victor says, I'm the only superstar here in Ring Wars Carolina, but on any given day, G-Moniy only has to be better than Victor Andrews for 3 seconds. That's all it takes. And that side headlock continues to get wrenched in. And look, the closed fist by Andrews as Andrews rolls to the outside there.
So smart, so smart. Don't get back up. Don't match shoulder blocks with this guy. Don't let him rebound off the ropes. He's too big. He's got too much weight behind him. He's got too much strength. Stop that momentum. Stop it dead in your tracks. Pick your moment.
Victor Andrews using every second that he can.
Tell me one person in this sport of professional wrestling that's better at picking their moment than Victor Andrews.
I will give you credit there. You are correct. Victor Andrews does know when to go for that particular moment.
And more importantly, he knows when not to go for it.
I will say, though, he didn't pick his moment right when he was in that golden opportunity rumble and he got kicked out by Alex Bryant.
Semantics. Anyone can have a bad day. It takes a real man to have a real career. And over the course of his career, he is a proven commodity that's indisputable. G-Moniy, he's strong. He's technically sound. He's got all the tools in the world to win. But on any given day, I still believe for every ounce of money in my wallet as a betting man that Victor Andrews is one step ahead of him.
Not right now, though. G-Moniy is the one that's in control.
Nah. Right now, he's just following a game plan. He doesn't even know he's playing into the game plan.
Wow. Thunderous cheers for G-Moniy. Is it getting inside the head of Mr. Everything?
I seriously doubt it. Cheers are one thing, and sure, it's good to hear them if you're into that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's not a knife edge chop. It's not a small package. It's not a fist to the head. It's not a drop kick. It's just something somebody totally unrelated to the match does. It's a lot more effective than the fans cheering, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, I thought we were going to see a good test of strength there. Victor Andrews, though, just
well, I see a solid knuckle lock there. Victor Andrews, he brought him down to the canvas. Obviously the stronger of the two men, despite the difference in size.
Right, after he put a boot right to the abdominal muscles of G-Moniy.
Well, if G-Moniy had strong abdominal muscles, that wouldn't have been a factor.
It does have a strong abdominal. Wait a minute, what's Victor doing now? He's just, dropping that foot hard on the elbow, G-Moniy.
Stomping on the fingers, that's going to stop another test of strength in its tracks.
That's going to stop a lot of things in its tracks. Because if you lose your grip, there's very few things you can do in a wrestling match.
And you got to appreciate Victor Andrews when you watch him work in that ring. Because he knows how to dissect a body part. He knows how to not get distracted. If he's taking somebody's arm apart and that guy happens to fly through the air and land on his head, he doesn't do what a rookie does. He doesn't go for the head. He goes right back for the wrist because he's been taking it apart for 10 minutes already.
Well, that Victor has the experience factor there, but right now the momentum is with G-Moniy. And Victor, wait a minute.
Oh, he got him up.
He's going to get him with the remix. Oh.
Andrews slides down, and he's got him in a sleeper hold.
Very technically sound by Victor Andrews. And Jawbreaker allows G-Moniy to get free from that sleeper. But how much of that sleeper did Victor Andrews get on G-Moniy?
Unfortunately, not quite as long as he would have liked to. A sleeper hold is a very effective maneuver, but when you've only got it applied for about 20 seconds, only so much long-term damage it can do. And G-Moniy, to his credit, knew what was going on, and he stopped it dead in its tracks.
And G-Moniy now in double trouble as Victor Andrews continues to go to work on the arms of G-Moniy.
And this is how it's done. Focus, perception. Everything that you need to zero in on a weakness on an opponent, whether it existed before the match started or not. He found what he wants to take apart. He's not letting up on it. And G-Moniy knows more than when he's typically in the ring against anyone else. Victor Andrews is the guy that's not going to let up. Once he spotted that weakness, once he smells that blood, he is on top of that for the rest of the time that you survive the contest.
And Victor Andrews is a shark in that fashion as he continues to play with G-Moniy now. Well, you asked me earlier, Steve. Wait a minute, reversal by G-Moniy. Can he get favored? Oh, but an elbow stops him.
He got an elbow.
You asked me earlier, Steve. I'm going to ask you. Vic, whoa! Can we see a submission? G-Money's got Andrews grounded.
Andrews fighting against it, though. Rolls through. He's got a hold of G-Money's wrist now. Now he's torquing G-Money's arm. And you better ask me a question quick, because these guys aren't letting up.
No, Andrews wins. What's the stipulation?
Instinct says street fight. That's just me, though.
Okay.
A guy like Victor Andrews, he knows how to wield a chair. He knows how to wield brass knucks. He knows how to do everything else. But, man, I think he'd like to wrap it up quick. I think he'd like to walk out there. I think he'd like to hit him with some brass knucks. And then I think he'd like to pin him. Wham, bam, easy peasy done. Go home. Celebrate with the kid. Why not?
And now Victor Andrews got G-Moniy over into the corner. G-Moniy with that reversal. Uh-oh, another elbow. I tell you what, Andrews has been quick with those elbows. That's twice now that Money's been caught by him.
Oh, he's got an answer for everything. The two men colliding there.
What an elbow exchange there.
And you see G-Moniy saying, come get some, but he misses with that clothesline.
Wait, sunset flip over, going for that pin, what? No.
No,
Submission.
not even a 1 count, but he's got a cloverleaf walked in. He's got it turned over.
And he's got Andrews in the center of the ring. Andrews is going nowhere.
And this crowd is coming alive for this, John.
Yeah. Andrews trying to get over the ropes, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Well, G-Moniy, he's got all that size and power. He should use it to walk him out in the middle of the ring before he gets to those ropes because he's real close.
Yeah, but
inches away.
Look at the way G-Moniy is. He's just moving Andrews back over. Wait a minute. What's Rome doing?
Well, he's having words with the referee. I don't know why the referee's getting distracted by a kid.
Oh, wait a minute.
But you know,
oh, wait a minute.
Advantage Andrews.
Underhanded tactics. G-Moniy thinks Andrews tapped, and he didn't.
He hasn't heard a bell. He should be paying attention.
Whoa. Speaking of
well, he's probably hearing a bell now.
Yeah, I think.
Ding, ding, bud. Stick a fork in that guy. He's done.
Wait a minute. Come on. What's Andrews doing at this point?
He's grabbing a chair. Is this match no DQ?
No, it's not.
Well, that is unfortunate.
The referee knows that. G-Money in trouble.
G-Money very fortunate.
Wait a minute,
there,
another chair.
But the referee still got his back turned.
Wait a minute, here comes Alex Bryan.
And what business does Alex Bryan have?
No. Oh, no, my God.
Turn around, ref. Turn around.
No
he
way.
hit him with the chair. He hit him with the chair.
He
hit
did not.
Victor Andrews with the chair. I saw it with my own eyes. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
You got to be kidding.
Give me the announcement. Let me hear it.
No, not like this.
And your winner by disqualification, Victor Andrews.
Oh, Johnny boy, I called it from the beginning. All the money I have, all the money in my wallet. You took the bet. You owe me everything you have.
I did not take the bet.
I'll take
wait a minute, Alex Bryan. Victor Andrews getting ready to go on.
Oh, Bryan just ate that foot to the face, and he is down like a sack of potatoes.
Wait a minute, what's Andrews doing? Taking off those protective tape.
Well, whatever he's doing doesn't bode well for Mr. Bryant. Oh man, he's in for it now. Picks him up. Big old choke slam down to the mat. If Bryant hadn't made a mistake already, which he did, he made another one staying out there.
Andrews calling for the microphone.
The winner of the match and the decider of the stipulation between Victor Andrews and Alex Bryant is Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. And Alex. One. 2. 10. You get the idea. The stipulation for our match is a last man standing match.
Holy mother of God. A last man standing match.
And to say Bryant has his work cut out for him, John, like more than winning the match, at this moment in time, if he can absorb what was just said in that ring, he's in a match just for his survival in this sport. Good luck to him. You're in there with a guy that could end your career in a match with that, like that, though.
It's highly probable. Alex Bryant has to train harder than he ever has before. And he's got to understand that it's not pinfall or submission. He needs to figure out a strategy to keep Victor Andrews down for a 10 count. And it may be possible. I can't wait to call that one with you, Steve. Main event time, championship match with more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds.
We can't wow. RWC.
Our main event is for the RWC Junior Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ringside, from Princeton, North Carolina, weighing 220 pounds, Hunter Raynor!
time here at Thriller as Hunter Raynor tries to gain gold as he goes against RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion Raynor Stevens.
And his opponent, your RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion from Long Beach, California, Raynor!
There he is, the RWC Junior Heavyweight Champion, Raynor. Raynor, who won the Junior Heavyweight Championship at an open invitational battle royal at Anniversary Show.
And how you feeling if you're Hunter Raynor? You know, that kid was supposed to be in the show. I say kid because fact of the matter,
yes,
not an adult.
Right.
But 3 days before, injury strikes.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the game. He's a two-sport athlete. He's a professional wrestler. He's also a high school football player. Sometimes those injuries happen, but I know he's been chomping at the bit because of that injury and kicking himself that he couldn't be in the Battle Royal. So he thinks tonight is his night. Raynor kisses the title for good luck.
Well, you always kiss your favorite girl.
And that's the game, right? That must be Raynor's favorite girl. Hunter looking on. Championship match for our main event on RWC Battlegrounds. Hunter Raynor going up against Raynor for the RWC Junior Heavyweight Championship. And I know that Hunter Raynor is very hungry about this. I mean, he had the chance to be in it, but he wasn't in that open invitational battle royal, Steve.
Yeah, and his loss, Raynor's game, as Raynor became the junior champion, junior heavyweight champion in that contest.
And we're seeing the side headlock applied by the challenger now. Yeah, Hunter Raynor, hey, injuries happen when you're a two-sport athlete. He plays football as well as being a professional wrestler. You're taking the risk there. And Hunter Raynor unfortunately had to sit out that battle royal. And Hunter Raynor's told me with a great shoulder block that this is his night. He feels it in his bones.
And that's a great move by the young high school football player.
Caught the champion. And a humongous scoop slam to Raynor.
Well, Hunter Raynor, he's a big boy, and you know, injury aside in the past, he's looking very good this day.
Yeah, he's making chase on the champion. Raynor trying to get in there. Wait a minute. Oh!
Elbow dropping, but looks like he missed, John.
He might have missed.
I believe he hit the point of his elbow there. Hunter Raynor rolling out of the way at the last second there. And now the big guy cinching in that side headlock, using his power, using his frame, using his height to his advantage. And he's got to use those tools, man. That wrestler he's in the ring with, that guy isn't a rookie wrestler. That guy is a killer.
Yeah, I mean, he's training in two places, the RWC Academy as well as with WCW star Lodi. So, Raynor...
You know, that seems strange when you think about it. Lodi and Raynor, they have two different styles, but you cannot argue with the advantage you gain by consulting someone with so much experience.
Hey, I've been in that position myself, getting feedback from various people that I respect in this business.
It should have done you some good by now.
What? It has done me some good. I've gotten better.
Raynor sending Hunter Raynor across the ring.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this boot. No! Wow, Raynor with speed.
Well, Hunter almost turned that around there. He had his fortune scouted. Unfortunately, Raynor had him scouted.
Yeah, Raynor's smart. He used those ropes to his advantage. Went right into the groin of Raynor. Raynor coming off again, and I thought we were going to see some sort of a splash. Oh, my! All that weight on the young man's chest.
Well, you thought we were going to see a splash, but this is a statement, John. This is a man who walks on top of his competition. This is a man who stands above all others in that junior heavyweight championship division.
And that's what we're seeing here so far. I mean, Hunter Raynor short of breath. Whoa! Schoolboy out of nowhere!
Well, he's trying to steal the victory. He's got him rolled up.
2 count, though. I tell you what, Raynor may have underestimated Hunter Raynor a little bit. You can't take your eyes off of somebody like Hunter Raynor. But look at Raynor now. Very smart, dismantling one body part on that left leg and pulling the groin again.
Nothing fancy about it, but inarguably effective. Time and time again, I've said it, and Ramo exemplifies it. A lot of times, it comes down to the fundamentals. You can be so big, you can be so strong, you can be so quick, but all it takes is one moment and one move to put a man down on that mat.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing here. And hyperextending the knee, that's going to do some damage to Raynor. And I don't know if Hunter Raynor's leg is 100% healed from that injury at this point. And maybe Ramos knows that. I mean, he's got it well scouted here so far.
Well, John, a spade's a spade. Let's say theoretically it was 100%. Do you think it's still 100% after Ramo, a guy like Ramo, dissects it? He decided that's the weakness. And look at the way he even, like the way he kicks that leg out of the way during that before he drives
Go for the pin again.
It's not accidental, the maneuvers he's choosing right now. Everything he's doing, what he's telling you is that leg is his target. He's not going to let up on a target once he has it in his sights.
Well, I will give credit where credit's due. The champion is being strategic is what he needs to do, and he knows that. I mean, he's been champion for 60 days now, and Ramos told me that title's not going anywhere until I feel like vacating it and going to higher mountains. So, Ramo, going to work on the back of the hamstring there.
Champion looking firmly in control.
You just see Hunter Raynor now fighting it up, going to work on the abdominals, but not enough. And that just takes Hunter Raynor out again.
Strike to the back of the leg one more time. He's down to the mat.
Yeah, going for the pin. But good ring awareness by the challenger to grab the ropes and break up the pinfall.
Is that good fortune or is it bad fortune?
I think so. Now, what is that?
You think what? Good fortune or bad fortune? He's next to the ropes. Sure, he stopped that pinfall. But, John, I got to be honest here. Looking at his leg, I think maybe his days are better spent resting right now.
Well, this kid's got a fighting spirit. There's no way he's going to do that.
Fighting spirit means absolutely nothing when you're in over your head. He came in here with a hurt leg. He's in there with a hurt leg. Ramo's hurting it more. What's it mean to everything else? What's it mean to his high school football days? Prom's right around the corner.
Yeah, who wants to go to prom on crutches?
Who wants to go to prom with Hunter Raynor? Really?
Oh, that's not nice.
I guess maybe the crutches could work for him, the whole pity thing.
Oh, this young man doesn't need pity. And now Hunter Raynor, dazed as Ramo whips Hunter Raynor off the rope. Reversal by Hunter Raynor.
Ducked by Ramo.
Double clothesline. Both men are down.
Both men are down. Referee checking on him. He's beginning the count.
Yeah. I tell you what, that took a lot out of Ramo.
It sure did. Well, Hunter Raynor, once again, we said at the beginning, we said at the middle, might as well say it right now. He is a big boy. When he comes off those ropes with that speed, with the momentum, and he hits you, it's going to take something out of you. But he's not moving very quick right now.
Not at all. In fact, I don't see Hunter Raynor. I thought he grabs the knee. Doesn't get all of it, though. Because look, he's right back to grabbing that left knee, Steve.
Well, he got it as well as he could. Weak clothesline by Hunter Raynor.
Yeah.
Not used to seeing that from the big boy.
No. But I didn't get as much of that European uppercut he's wanted. Hunter Raynor almost unable to put weight on that left leg.
Oh, he's hobbling around right now. It's right now, I think being a big boy, it's cost him a little bit. All that size.
Wait, speed! No!
And Hunter Raynor not only colliding with the referee, but when he came off that mat, he hit his leg on that canvas, John. He's hopping around right now. Ramo's standing away. He's got a hold of him.
Yeah. And that could be all she wrote for Hunter Raynor. I mean, Ramo could go to the books. He could use the those wristbands and weight bands that he has to his advantage, and that might be all we see for Hunter Raynor, unfortunately.
Driving him down again. Right now things are going Ramo's way, but unfortunately for him, the referee is unconscious, so you can't try.
Wait a minute, what's this? Alpha Ace!
What's he doing here?
Hey, Ramo has been in Alpha Ace's face. He attacked him during an interview I was having with Alpha Ace. This is only fair.
Well, Alpha Ace turning Ramo around. Ramo answering the insult.
There's a big old hamlock by Alpha Ace, and another one. As Ramo's getting tossed, hit around their knee.
The junior heavyweight champion, he's got a front face like he got nailed with a DDT.
Alpha Ace sees it.
This should be a disqualification.
Well, the referee's out, so I'm not seeing anything. I guess the referee's not seeing anything.
Oh, come on.
Alpha Ace.
There's not another referee who could have stopped this. This seems a little biased.
No, it's not.
I do not agree with what I'm seeing. Come on,
We got a new
Raynor,
champion!
go!
We have a new champion!
No, that was a tainted victory. That is a hollow championship win.
Hey, it's a championship win nonetheless, and Hunter Raynor takes gold here in Ring Wars, Carolina. Thanks to Alpha Ace giving the assist. The fans cheering away, and wait a minute. Raynor going out for Alpha Ace, and look. Hey, when one wins, we all win here in Ring Wars, Carolina.
Well, let the glad-handed convince, John. There will be another day for Raynor. Enjoy him while you can, Hunter Raynor. Heavy hangs the head that wears the crown.
Absolutely, yeah. Hunter Raynor celebrating with his mother. James Anthony getting a hug on in there. Grandma, everybody. Hunter Raynor there. We're going to let it go from here. We'll see you next week for more Ring Wars Carolina Battlegrounds.
Thanks for watching Ring Wars Carolina on the King Network. Be sure to check us out every Tuesday at 8 p.m. and like Ring Wars Carolina on Facebook.